In these clips right here, you're going to see Stinky make a fool out of himself at West Point, and you'll see him getting off a plane, and he totally capitulates to Europe. And what's even worse is he thinks that Vladimir Putin recently started acting the way he's been acting for the past couple of years. He actually said, I don't know what happened to him. This is a senile, demented junkie, right? And I want to say, because we're going to show a couple clips of Stinky giving a commencement speech anytime that guy talks. Wait, hold on. Anytime that guy talks, right? I hate to call it a speech when he steps in front of the microphone, because those are utterances of an imbecile. Okay? All right? And I want you to check out his utterances, and then I'm going to play you a couple clips of Jerome Powell giving the commencement speech in Princeton, right? And you know how people say, we're suffering from moral decay? No. We're not. We had no morals to start out with. You elected a functionally illiterate imbecile that has zero redeeming qualities, right? Once. He fucked this whole thing up, and then you went back for more. Now, you're telling me, right, that half of this country had morals to begin with? Yeah, right. No. So, this is just... You'll see a breath of fresh air when you hear Jerome Powell speak. But as far as Stinky, zero redeeming qualities, and he's a joke. He constantly says that we are no longer a laughing stock. No, we became a laughing stock once they elected you again. That's right. Because the rest of the world gave us a mulligan the first time we elected you, because we had we corrected the ship a little bit by electing President Biden. But then when the rest of the world saw that we had elected you again, nope, they said no. Forget about moral decay. There was no morals to start with. That's right. Hey, I call it like it is. In a previous life, I used to officiate football. But no. That's what I want. That's the point that I want to get across in these videos. So enjoy them. Laugh and learn. Roll it.
NBC story going to run on how cognitively declined Donald Trump looks. If you have people in your life that you know who have dementia or suffer from...
Stinky caves again. This is a moron. Roll it.
President von der Leyen, did you discuss the 50% tariffs, and did you agree that we would free?
She just called me, as you know. And
What do you mean she just called you? What are you talking about? How is he supposed to know that lady called you?
She asked for an extension on the June 1st date. And she said she wants to get down to serious negotiation because I told you specifically, and I told anybody that would listen, they have to do that. And
do what? Why are you extending a tariff deadline? You're pathetic. This is a punk.
We had a very nice call, and I agreed to move it. I believe June 9th would be, July 9th would be the day.
Why? Why?
That was the date she requested. Could we move it from
Nonsense. This is all bullshit.
June 1st to July 9th, and I agreed to do that. And that she said we will rapidly get together and see.
So we will rapidly get together. Oh, Stinky. That, you know what that is? You know what this is? This is just another diapers off moment, because Europe told him to go fuck yourself. Oh, so we're moving the deadline to a month and a half away. Oh, this is the art of the deal. This is a pathetic 80-year-old blob of a junkie. That's what this is.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Man, you know, I'm not the best with words, but this right here is retarded, and it merits the word. Functionally illiterate and retarded. This is retarded. Listen to this guy. Listen to this. Listen to how stupid and idiotic and ignorant this asshole is. Listen to this.
On Russia and Ukraine as well.
Yeah, I'll give you an update. I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing
Oh, really? Oh, really? Then why didn't you stop the war in 24 hours?
a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin.
What do you mean you don't know what the hell happened to Putin? What are you talking about? He started a war. He's killing people. He's kidnapping people. What is wrong with you? You fucking senile old shit for brains.
For a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't
This is absolutely pathetic and embarrassing. Days without embarrassing America. 0.
like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because he has no respect for you whatsoever. None. 0. You're a punk. You're a pussy. That's right. Stinky, you got one right.
I don't like it at all.
Who cares? He doesn't care. He doesn't care whether you like it or not. Yeah, he wipes his ass with what you say, you son of a bitch.
President, what do you want to do about
I'm
that?
surprised. I'm very surprised. We'll see.
What is he going to do? Nothing. Nothing. He's going to sit there and take it. He's going to let Putin heat up his butt can in that microwave. Yeah. Yeah. You know what Stinky's going to do? He's going to turn on his microwave and his butt cannon is going to erupt. That's all. This is a diapers off moment. He's a punk.
What we're going to do? What am I going to tell you?
You ain't going to do nothing. You're a punk. You're a punk. You're a punk. You're a punk. Yeah, what are you going to do? This is your chance. This is your chance to be a badass. But no, you're a punk. You're a punk. He does whatever he wants, and you got to sit there and take it because you're a punk. But fucking make America great. What the fuck? You're a punk. That's like make America a bunch of pussies is what that is.
Ciccolini here may talk like an idiot and look like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Demented, crusty, disgusting, vile, gluttonous slob. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, West Point cadets, I feel bad for you. You only get one chance, one shot at this. And he fucked it all up. Listen to this.
A long time ago, he was the first of the really, really big home builders. And he became
Who cares?
very rich.
Who cares?
Became a very rich man. And then he decided to sell. He was offered a lot of money.
You are aware that whoever that guy is, Stinky is jealous of him.
By a big conglomerate, Gulf and Western, big conglomerate. They didn't do real estate. They didn't know anything about it, but they saw the money he was making. They wanted to take it to a public company.
What? What? Stinky, I am desperately trying to understand this.
And they gave him a lot of money, tremendous amount of money, more
Okay, now what does that have to do with West Point, you fucking imbecile?
money than he ever thought he'd get.
Ramble on! Sing my song!
And he sold his company, and he had nothing to do. He ended up getting a divorce, found a new wife. Could you say a trophy wife? I guess.
What? Stinky. Demented and stupid.
We can say a trophy wife. It didn't work out too well.
Why not? Why not? Hell, I'd take a trophy wife once in a while. Why not? Hey, that had to have worked out.
But that doesn't work out too well, I must tell you. A lot of trouble.
Yeah, yours is buried on the 16th hole at Deadminster. Forget about Bedminster. I don't know why they don't call that place Deadminster. That's right. The disgusting, vile slob buried his wife by the 16th hole. Yeah, that's right. And you know what's even worse? Her children, right? Those parasitic scumbags, Eric, Ivanka, and whatever the fuck, Don Jr., right? Those people are good with it. They're good with their mother not resting sitting near the 16th hole of Deadminster. That's right. I said it. There. Snap. Pow.
A few wives doesn't work out. But it made him happy for a little while at least. But he found a new wife. He sold his little boat and he got a big yacht. He had one of the biggest yachts anywhere.
This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. This is all nonsense.
The world.
So,
Okay, all right. You see, you can never normalize that imbecile's gibberish. So we're going to listen to a little bit of Jerome Powell giving a commencement speech at Princeton, right? Yeah, this is normal. Continue, Jerome.
Judges. Of course, most of those who serve, though, are not public figures. I could just as well point to classmates who devoted their working lives to teaching high school kids. For me, there's no higher calling, honestly.
and this is a very
Listen to this guy giving advice to young people, right? Yeah, as opposed to that sack of moral decay, that gluttonous, filthy slob that you just heard before. Listen to this. Listen to this. It's inspiring. Listen.
Brushed off my parents' one academic suggestion, which was to major in economics, which at that time struck me as, if I'm being honest, boring and useless. After 13 years at the Federal Reserve, I fully admit that I was completely wrong about that. After graduation, I had no plan and no job. I wound up putting labels on shelves in a warehouse for 6 months, and I didn't feel great about that. One of my closest friends was getting a master's at Stanford, and I could only think, nice going, Jay. You really nailed that. But in hindsight, that time in the warehouse was a blessing, and it was exactly what I needed. The next fall, I entered law school, and for the first time, I was highly resolved to make the most of the opportunity.
You have Jerome Powell, and then, as opposed to him, you have this slack-jawed, disgusting, vile sack of slobber knocker of an idiot, Stinky. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is fucking nonsense.
And I've approved a $1 trillion investment, and that will be, again, the largest ever in the history of our country. And we are buying you new airplanes, brand new, beautiful planes,
Brand new, beautiful aeroplanes. Yeah. He has the fucking vocabulary of a 5-year-old.
designed planes, brand new planes, totally stealth planes. I hope they're stealth. I don't know, that whole stealth thing, I'm sort of wondering.
This idiot thinks that planes are invisible. He said, he looks up and he sees the plane and he goes, no, I thought they were invisible. You dumb motherfucker.
If we shape a wing this
Sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. You're foul, Hart. A wart on the nose of humanity, and I'm
Oh!
going to blast it off.